So Karl Anthony Towns made his debut in the Garden as a Knick. Just his second game with the Knicks. He looked pretty decent in his first game, but this is what I want to see. Karl Anthony Towns is one of the few players where I'm not too concerned about how he looks on the road. Like, I think Cat will have some big games as a Knick on the road. I'm actually more concerned about how he looks at home because of the nature of the Garden in New York and that rapid, ridiculous, oftentimes too passionate fan base. So we shall see. We shall see. I'm looking forward to it. I heard Cat had a big game in this one, though. I'm a couple days behind on getting this bad boy up. I will obviously be better when the regular season begins. I also get a chance to look at the number 2 pick. Most people believe the number 1 overall prospect, Alex Sarr, who didn't want to play for the Hawks, ended up going to the Wizards at 2. Mikal Bridges, by the way, in New York. I'm not afraid of how his performance will be at all. He made the first shot of the game. This is a dude that I'm not concerned about him at all. He's going to be fine. He's going to fit the Knicks culture. You got to think this dude doesn't miss games. He plays hard every possession. Incredibly fit dude. Doesn't complain a lot. Don't hear a lot about his personal life. Mikal will be great for New York. They're going to love him. It's kind of why I thought they should have ran it back with Dante DiVincenzo, but I understand now. I think Shams Charania reported Mitchell Robinson's gone to at least 2025. They wanted some more comfortability at bigs. That didn't include Julius Randle. So they went and got Karl Anthony Towns. I hear you. I wanted to see New York running with the squad that they had for at least a half of a year, but I get it. You don't believe that Cat trade would have been available at the deadline if the T-Wolves get out to a great start. So they went and made the move while it was available. I ain't mad at that. Campaign, shout out to my Memphis brethren. Lausanne representative. Campaign has always placed himself. We have jokes about Campaign. Campaign don't play for bad teams, but when he gets to the team, they usually get worse than what they were before he got there. Have you noticed every team Cam's been on pretty much since his career began, he makes sure to play with all-time great talents or teams that are in contention every year, and they always get worse every year. It's crazy. Precious Achiuwa in the post. I think this is a slept-on acquisition by the Knicks. He can ball, y'all. I'm from Memphis, y'all. I watched a lot of Precious game as a Tiger, even though y'all know I represent my Tennessee Vols. I went to Tennessee, but I did watch a lot of Precious Achiuwa because I grew up a Memphis Tiger fan, right? So I still watch my Tigers, and also everybody hates that I went to Tennessee, so they troll me, so I have to watch Tiger games by default, so I keep up with a lot of Memphis Tiger basketball when they're on ESPN or some of the major networks. Precious Achiuwa is a nice pick. New York deep into their bench already here as we're in the second quarter. It's a nice prospect right here. Around the rim. He's going to be great. This is a nice 55 is. I like him. Jordan Poole nails the 3. I want to.
Anunoby along the baseline against Kuzma in the lane.
Let's not forget OG Anunoby, by the way, ended his season injured, limping. Thibodeau wearing the hell out of his players. Excited to see him in another year. So the Knicks made a lot of noise at the trade deadline last year and then made a lot of noise in the offseason. They're on one of the only few teams that did both, right? They have been very active as an organization of late, and a lot of the Knicks fan base is happy since Leon Rose them got in the building, man. So kudos to them. Karl Anthony Towns working. Using the left, that looks beautiful. Easily one of the most talented bigs we've seen come around this decade. My thing is, you know, I don't know if he's got that dog in him. You know, that's my only thing. But I'm enjoying watching Alex Sarr work out. OG said I'll have none of that. Anunoby, one of the best defenders. Okay, good big block, Sarr. Can y'all get back, Washington? Damn, help my man out. Kyle Kuzma inside the Sarr. He gets rejected. I don't know about Alex Sarr. It's gonna take him some time. Bridges, beautiful Euro step. Probably didn't even need it. We're in the third. Jonas Valanciunas. See, this is the shit I'm talking about right here, right? Like, come on, bro. Jonas should not be backing down Cat like that.
Poole has had his moments. The back door has been open.
Good backdoor cut. It's the preseason. Guys ain't playing their hardest. Also, if you play for Thibodeau, you gotta know your year's about to be hard. Like you're still gonna be practicing when nobody else is practicing. So salute to the Knicks for taking the preseason not as serious as other teams. They shouldn't. Mikal Bridges looks good. Jalen Brunson looks like his normal self. By the way, he was hurt, banged up to end the year last year. I'm so excited to see the Knicks when the clock strikes 2025. They get Mitchell Robinson back. This is going to be a healthy group, bro. I know Thibodeau's got that reputation, but these are some very thin, in-shape guys. Brunson looked like he's lost a few pounds as well. Man, and you add Bridges in, who never misses a game, knock on wood. Josh Hart, NBA durable dude. Man, they're going to win a lot of games. I might pick them number one out east, and I don't love the Cat trade for New York. I like it a lot better for Minnesota, but I understand it. I might pick the Knicks to come out. With Boston winning the ring, I can see them not taking the regular season as serious because they're now one of those teams that just got to be playoff or bust. Once you win it, you don't have to worry about number one out east and west and all that stuff. I might pick the Knicks to win the East. Like, I'm looking at this team. They're thin. They're very thin. But in the regular season, when talent wins you a lot of games, most times, I don't know how many more teams are more talented than the Knicks if Josh Hart is your worst offensive player on the court. That's a lot of talent, bro. If Josh Hart is your worst,
Tibbs and Towns had a little connection in Minnesota.
Man, it's going to be tough to beat the Knicks, especially in the Garden. It's going to be tough. Man, they got a nice squad, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. Cat with the easy dudes. What do you have in this game? I want to see his stats. Cat's playing in the fourth quarter. I think he's just telling you some of the urgency of Thibodeau. Man, this dude just don't play no games. I think it maybe tells you how quickly Thibodeau is trying to get Cat up to speed here by playing him in the fourth quarter of a meaningless preseason game. I'm looking at some stats here, y'all. Cat had 25 and 12? Sheesh. This is a blowout. We'll end it here. Knicks won by a bunch. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Ferro, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000. It's available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Ferro.